Srinagar. Going to do the Kashmir Great Lakes trek.
That's good, buddy.
Okay, I reached Sonamarg from the airport finally after 3 hours, and we are at the Sonamarg tourist office area to get our trek permit so that we can trek tomorrow. After all the hours of traveling, finally reaching Sonamarg, getting the permit done, and then that Tajwas glacier thing. Yeah, I'm really tired from today. But look at my hotel room though. It's really beautiful. There's a great scene as well from the windows. Look. Beautiful scene. Right here. Really beautiful. So yeah, I'm going to retire for today. Okay, I finished my meal, so I'm gonna meet my guide now, and then we're gonna go start the trek. Right now we are walking from Sonamarg to the Kashmir Great Lake trek starting point. It's quite a long walk. It's a trek within a trek, but look at this scenery. It's beautiful, yeah? And our good horse right there. It's a very strong horse. Heavy load. Yeah. See you at the starting point. Okay, now we are in along the starting of the Kashmir Great Lakes trek with yeah, Sutkari Sonamarg, Fan 1 Tanvir, Fan 2 Mirage, and then Fan 3 the horse. So along there is the Sin River, right?
Sin River, yeah.
Sin River. So this starts a 6-day trek.
From Sonamarg.
Yeah, bye bye Sonamarg. It's like a army checkpoint of some sort. We've only trekked like 30 minutes and I'm already quite tired. After a long, steep hike, finally reached tabletop. It's the highest point of day 1, and then after this we'll go to the Nishnai camp. Sonamarg is all the way down there, I don't know if you can see, and then behind me is a place where a lot of trekkers stop to eat their lunch and buy some food. So yeah, Highest point of day one. So tiring. So I found this very interesting man on the track. He's cycling from northernmost India to the southernmost, and then after that he's even going to where?
In January, the Vietnam, Cambodia, and Laos.
Yeah, and then he's going all the way to Singapore also if he has time, right? Yeah, very very healthy man right here.
Thank you.
Do follow him on his journey. I might put it in the social media. Yeah.
निकालनी है नैनीताल वगैरह बनाओ सारा काम कैसे घूमने गए अपने रिलेटिव्स को
So we just reached next night campsite. First campsite of this trek. So tiring. Take a look. I think I'll set up my tent later. Okay, got the tent set up for the night. Didn't take very long, about 3 minutes. No, not 3 minutes, 10 minutes. Right over here. Fortunately, with this tent is very easy to set up. So it's very convenient. Kashmiri
This is
was
Kashmiri was one. Name Rista.
इसमें बहुत बचा है देख चाह तो
Good morning, day 2, and as you can see, the weather is cloudy, rainy. It's been raining all morning, and I had to scramble to pack all my stuff in the rain. Everything's wet and dirty and muddy, but still a good start to the day. So let's go, day 2. So we've been trekking for hours in constant rain, snow, and everything's wet. My shoes are wet, my trousers are wet. And my guide just told me, right, you're going to trek all the way to the end of that, and then there's still some more. Like the end of that entire horizon over there. Yeah. Let's go. So a very common thing that you will see here in Kashmir is that during the summer, the locals that have cattle, livestock, cows, sheep, they will come all the way here and let their animals graze on the grass where it's ripe and lush, like you can see here. And they actually have two houses, like a summer house and one for winter at a more centralized location. Yeah, take a look. Look at the background as well. Very beautiful. So an interesting thing that right over here is that if you look in the water over there, and you look carefully, you can actually see fishes in the waters over there. But like, how? How did they even get here? I mean, we are in the mountains and at a very high altitude. Like, how did you even get here, man? Okay, so we have reached Vishansar campsite. This is the place we'll be staying for the night today. It's quite a beautiful place to camp. Now with the beautiful landscape and nature that is given to us here, what is also created is man-made nature. Right? See all these waves in the water. It's not just here, it's in almost every campsite that I've come across, and just sad to see lah, just sad to see. But this is why it's actually quite important to educate people about the importance of keeping the environment clean, you know, not destroying its pristine nature. And in fact, the tourism department that is in charge of this trek actually does charge a sanitation fee. But as you can see, I really don't know how much of that sanitation is going into actually cleaning the place. So
at this point from Vishansar and go to the top of Gatsar. Gatsar top.
there.
Yeah.
And then we go continue down there.
After that we go down.
Down like
Yeah.
okay.
Down.
Look over there in the distance over there. It's hundreds and hundreds of sheep. Their shepherds just rounded them up from every single direction, and I think they're camping there for the night.
इसका मालूम है आपका ग्वालियर में उधर भी डिप्लोमा होता है ग्वालियर का नहीं मालूम नहीं ग्वालियर में है पटियाला का पता है मुझे हमने तक देख सकता
Hi, so behind me right now is Gangbal Lake. Gatsa, Gat meaning fish and Sa meaning lake. And as you can see from that ice cap over there, is where all the water that from melted ice flowing down into the river. So beautiful, right? Clear blue waters. So remember I told you about the livestock and the cattle that people bring here to let them graze on the grass? This is the example of their summer house. It's one example of it. It's made out of very simple like stones, wood. And look at where this house is placed. It's in the middle, looking directly at the Gangbal Lake. It's prime real estate right there. Look at how clear that water is. True pure fresh water right there. Glistening. You know, in the distance you have nomads and some houses. It's the house right there. So after hours and hours of trekking, long distances, we finally reached our campsite. As you can see behind me, it's a lot of horses, a lot of animals. Yeah, we just passed the shepherd's house, and I can't film at a certain area before that, which is a checkpoint where they had to check our documents. But look at our campsite. So you're gonna be staying here for a night. Day 3. Yeah? Beautiful place. Just had a nice river bath. Ice cold. Oh my god, look at that. And then the wind is just blowing. I've never had such a cold bath before. But it's surprisingly refreshing, like my whole body feels numb, minty. It's really good actually. Look at it. Is it raining? Okay, so night is falling here at I think it was Gatsa campsite. Yeah, it's getting dark. By the way, it's like 7:40 right now. It's a miracle it's even still bright. And we're gonna have dinner and then probably go to sleep afterwards. Yeah, day 3. Day 4 morning. Weather is good. Hope it stays that way. let's go. So there's our campsite, and we're gonna come all the way here, and we're gonna go up there, all along the mountains, and then to the back of it. Rocky places unclosed. I hate going through rocky places. Okay, so after trekking through all of that rocks and more rocks, I just realized in this trek, so far that's the hardest part of all terrains. It's so tiring. And it's quite a long way to go, so. But after all of that walking that we did today, we finally reached our day 4 campsite. So there. And again, the scenery is quite beautiful. Okay, we are at Satsar Lake 1. Now, its name would suggest to you that there is Satsar Lake 2, which there is. If you look at the distance over there, I don't know if you can see there's another signboard, but behind this lake, there's another lake, Satsar Lake 2, and even behind that, there's another 2 lakes, but they are unnamed. They're unnamed, but they are very beautiful. So these 4 lakes in a row, just straight in a row here, are quite close to the campsite. And yeah, it's so beautiful, as you can see. Okay, I'm gonna head to the campsite now. So that right there is a very good close-up example of how a shepherd's house looks like. And you see this all along the track here in the Kashmir Great Lakes track, okay? See it all along the mountains. And this one, we climbed all the way to this top of this mountain and found it over here. Look at how simple it is and how it's built, and it's located at along this beautiful lake. Okay, day 5, starting out the trek with a steep climb in the morning. I feel like I'm a mountain goat or something. First thing in the morning, and this is the type of terrain you get, okay? First thing in the morning. It's the hardest terrain. Oh, look at the just sea of stone there to traverse through. Even from the back of this mountain over here. And any mistake you make, you might go down. Tiring. Highest point of the we are now at the highest point of the trek. So we came from all the way there. Let's come up here. This is the highest point. And then we're gonna go down again. And then in the distance there's a very beautiful mountain with all the glaciers. It's like one of those Bolivian death roads, but instead of cars, it's horses. Look at how steep this mountain that we are going down right now. Imagine if it's raining, right? One fall along the edge and it's just bye bye. It's gone. Hey, we reached the Gangbal Lake, and it's the biggest lake of the entire trek. It goes all the way into the Sin River, which we passed by on the first day of being here, back in Sonamarg. Right? Look at how big it is. It's very beautiful. I just crossed the river. Wet pants, wet legs. Crossed that whole thing. Entire area barefooted in the cold icy waters. To see this rock, holy rock, some swastika on it. It's cold. So why did we travel all across the entire icy cold water of the lake just to come here? Okay, because saw this structure from far. Now I don't know what it is, but it's obviously some religious someone carved it in. So if anyone knows what this is about, who made this, why they made this, just let everyone know. It's in the middle of a river, on the rock.
Wait. Wait, bro.
This right here is the other part of the Gangbal Lake. It's the smaller section of it, but still as beautiful. And it's quite close to our campsite, which is just located over there. Okay, we have reached Gangbal campsite. Campsite of day 6 and our very last campsite for this trek. It is also located just beside this smaller section of the Gangbal river. So the water flows in between, and right over there is a quite a sketchy wooden bridge that you have to pass. And then in the distance there's actually some people fishing also. So if you do this trek, you can actually bring your own fishing rod. You can fish.
आपको हमारी ज़रूरत है, हमें आपकी ज़रूरत है। हमारी गाइड नहीं होती ना दोनों।
So the last day of trek is really just foresty throughout most of the way. At the start it was plains from the campsite, and we're trekking through this really dense, not forest, jungle. Yeah, still got a long way to go. We're going to Naranag, which is the end point, the town of Naranag, the end point of the trek. We've been trekking for like God knows how long, man, and it's just straight up everything just descend. We keep descending, and it's the same terrain for the last day. It's mainly just forest. It's what you see here. It's all the same. But yeah, last day, quite a difficult descent. Okay, finally, after about like 5 hours of just descending the mountains, we have reached the bottom. And there's a local village here. Okay, so this right here marks the end of the Kashmir Great Lakes trek after 6 days. We've done it. Okay, end of trek.
Yeah,
Finally, not finally, but unfortunately we have to say goodbye.
good.
Right? We'll meet again next time.
Inshallah, we meet again.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Alhamdulillah, we finished the trek.
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Bye. Thank
you very much.
Okay. We meet again. Okay.
Yeah. Going to Kangan now from Naranag. Naranag, Kangan to Kawaikan. I'm on a local car. They call it Tata Somu. So yeah. So my driver's gone down. I think he's having a tussle with someone. But basically, what the vehicle I'm on right now, this mode of transportation, I think they call it Tata Somu here. And it's kind of like the minivan equivalent of other places. So basically usually they wait for every seat to be filled, and then they will drive off to a specific destination. And this car is actually just driven by locals, so they just pick people up along the way. Yeah. Okay, so just reached Dal Lake. Came from Darba, Hasrabat Shrine. I took an auto here, right? So we're gonna find a hotel first, okay? Well, guys, after so long, okay, we have finally reached our hotel in Srinagar. It's pretty good. I'm tired. I'm so tired right now. I'm just gonna bathe. Just gonna sleep. Bye bye.